and welcome to Nourish, where we feed you bite-sized nuggets of wisdom for your body, mind, and soul. My name is Tammy Mack, and the first thing I want to say is Happy New Year. We have the new moon in Capricorn on January the 2nd, 2022. How beautiful and aligned is that? So we are going to be talking about what the new moon in Capricorn means. We'll be discussing a little bit about Venus and Capricorn. We'll be looking at the astrology, tarot, and human design so that you can bring it into your lives and you can do the contemplation or the journal work to really bring you into alignment with the collective energies and what may be happening with you or your community through this time. So I call the Capricorn the corporate Capricorns because they are the hardest workers of the zodiac and they love nothing more than getting ahead in life. When we look at Capricorn, we know that it is an earth element. It is the cardinal of the earth elements. And so this is a lot of initiation energy. This is a lot of energy of leadership, of governments, of corporations, of people striving for more and more. So the ruling planet is Saturn, and Saturn is the great teacher or the great destroyer, depending if you are in alignment or not. So the Capricorns are very ambitious. They're determined. They can be materialistic and they're strong. Now, the reason why they're materialistic is because it's an earth planet. When we look at the tarot, it is the sign, or it is the pentacles, right? So it's everything in life that we can experience in our five senses. So everything that we can touch and smell and feel and taste. These are the things that brings us joy in the material, in the 3D. This also includes, of course, money. So they're going to keep on going. They do not give up. They're the sea goat or the mountain goat. And when you think about the mountain goat, you generally see them kind of on a cliff and they're climbing the ledge of the cliff because they don't give up. They tend to go to places where other people don't because of their ambition. Now, Capricorns, they tend to keep smaller circles because they're so determined. They're so always moving forward and pushing forward that they don't have time for all of the other things. So they're very loyal and they're very supportive to their friends and to their loved ones. And the Capricorns, they love luxurious life. They love a life full of comfort, a life full of success. They really enjoy having the finer things in life, and they're willing to do the work to get there. So when we look at Capricorns, we ask, in the shadow aspect, sometimes they can end up playing small. They can end up playing, staying very comfortable in their lives instead of aspiring to their highest potential. So the Capricorns can come into a sense of sabotage, a lot of lack, a lot of fear, a lot of doubt. And this is going to stop them from really achieving, from really moving forward to the things that they want in life. And we generally judge people that want more and more and more. But if we didn't have that energy, we would all be stuck. We would never move forward. So I'm so grateful for the Capricorns in my life. I have an ascended Capricorn and my son is a Capricorn as well. And even looking at him at 16 years old, he already knows that he wants to have a very good life. He wants to have luxury. He wants to have the nice cars. And so he is going to put in the work. He is going to work for those. So another thing with the Capricorns is sometimes they can have in their shadow a fear of responsibility. If we look at Saturn, Saturn kind of brings us back into alignment with what it is that we are here to do, what it is that we're here to experience. And if you have a fear of the responsibility or the burden, or you don't feel aligned with doing the work, this is going to cause a blockage in your energy. When there's energy that wants to move through you, that wants to be experienced, and you have this fear or this self-sabotage of, no, I'm good where I'm at, I'm good where I'm at. And this can like really build up in you. And so it's really interesting if you have this in your human design chart, in your astrology chart, where are you playing in this Capricorn energy? What planets are influencing your Capricorn? Right now we have Venus going retrograde in Capricorn. And Venus doesn't actually go backwards. What it does is it stands still for a little bit while the other planets are continuously zooming by. So we have Venus retrograde in Capricorn until the 29th of January. So on one hand, we have Britney Spears saying, you got to work, bitch. And then on the other hand, we have Vanilla Ice saying, you got to stop, collaborate, and listen. And so there's this opposing force of Venus asking, what is valuable to you? What is it that is truly valuable in your life? And Capricorn asks, pushing you to work towards it. So it really is a beautiful way to contemplate and to look at this energy and to take this time to really put down roots, put down foundations, so that you can experience what it is that you want in your life. When we look at the tarot is represented by the devil in Capricorn. And Capricorn's cycle of never-ending work and its need to succeed is represented with the picture of Pan. Now, he's a half man, half goat. He is a nature god, right? He is the god of earth and of nature. And, and very often reigning over the dark and the fury of hell. Now, hell, what does hell mean to you, right? Hell could be getting stuck in these cycles. Hell could be, like I said, in the shadow aspect, where you feel this push to do more, and yet you have this fear of not fulfilling your potential. It also could be this, this darkness of wanting more and more and more, and not really knowing what is enough, and not really being happy with what it is that you have, because you have this consistent need for more. So Capricorn's consistent need to get to the top no matter what. They can often make this feel like they are the victim of circumstances. Now, when we look at the devil card, we have the feminine and we have the masculine. So we have the embodied wisdom, and then we have the drive of the masculine energy. And this really brings us back to our values, like I was saying. Is it am I serving myself, or am I serving love? Am I serving a higher purpose? And we can get trapped in the egotistical or the material, or trapped with more and more and more. And it may not really be serving us, but there's this drive, this need, this thirst for attaining more without really connecting to what it is that truly brings you happiness. So the devil's about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, and creating their own personal hell. And so hell to you can mean many different things, depending on where you are in your journey of life, or your conditioning, or your perceptions in life. So what does hell mean to you? And when you look at this card, does it make you feel fearful? Does it make you feel judgmental? What does this card make you feel? So when we look at the human design, the sun and the moon is in gate 38, the gate of the fighter, or the gate of the visionary, as Karen Parker calls it in quantum human design. And it is in the root center, the divine timing center, moving towards the spleen. So this is what is worth fighting for with love, trust, and perseverance. So the new moon is generally when we make and we set intentions. And especially when it is New Year, we all tend to fall into this New Year's resolutions of I'm going to do this, 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 and this. But we need to come back into grounding with Mother Earth in gate 39 of provoking towards abundance, provoking towards spirit. So we see 39 here is also in the divine timing center, in the root center. And there is a sense of timing. There really truly is. Because when you are manifesting in the 3D, matter to matter, it takes time to get from one space to another. And even when we're manifesting in the 5D, it does take time for it to come down into the 3D. So we're going to be asking ourselves in the new year, during this time of January 2nd and the new moon, what is it that I am doing in my life that is worth fighting for? That may be a little bit hard, that I might bump up into obstacles, but what is it that I truly want to birth into the world? And is it worth it, right? Is it going to fulfill me? Is what I'm doing on an ego base because I want more money, more comfort, new cars, more social, Instagram followers? Or am I doing it out of a place of fulfillment, of absolute soul fulfillment, that this truly feels good to me? This truly is something that I want to experience more of. So what are the reasons that you are doing what it is that you're doing? And so Venus is asking us to stop, check in on yourself. Are your New Year's resolutions a conditioned response? Are the New Year's resolutions that you're setting because everyone else is setting them? You know, the whole diet fad that's exploded in the last 20 years of starting a New Year's resolution, going on a diet, the gyms are crazy at this time. And then by February, we don't have the energy for it because it really wasn't in alignment with us. It was just a conditioned response. It was just what everyone else was doing. It's what is expected of us. We're expected to have a New Year's resolution. And so really coming back and looking at what it is that you want to birth in the new year, what it is that you want to experience more in the new year, and can you align and trust with divine timing and not force and push your agenda? And when you do have something that truly, truly wants to be birthed in the new year, that wants to be experienced, where can you practice perseverance? What small steps can you do today, baby steps, little steps, that is going to get you closer to your goal? So for your contemplation, this is a great time to start a new project, a new idea, a new goal. If you have the energy, if you have the determination, if it feels truly aligned with you and you're not doing it because everyone else is doing it. We're going to use the lunar energy of the new moon to guide you through this intention setting. And so you can either do this as a journaling practice. You can do this as a contemplation while you're making your bed, while you're doing dishes. Take it out for a walk, but really ask yourself these questions. So do you make New Year's resolutions? And based on past experiences, do you generally follow through on them? And there's no judgment here, but this is just a contemplation. This is just something that you can be more aware of. Do I make them because everyone else is making them and it's expected of me? Or am I making things that are in alignment with what it is that I truly want in life? What it is that wants to move through me? What it is that I'm here to make a contribution and empower myself and others through? What can I fully commit to that will bring me closer to the feeling of being fulfilled in my life and achieving my goals? So what baby step, what small step can you do to bring you closer to that feeling? And I'm going to give you a clue, is start feeling that feeling first instead of projecting that feeling when you achieve your goal. Connect to that feeling now and allow that, that feeling to be a source of inspiration to help you push further into your goals. Are there obstacles in my life that I can move past with love, trust, and perseverance? So look at the, your obstacles in life, whether they're real or whether there's something that's in your mind or something that's in your belief systems. And what is it that you can do to move past those things? So I am a quantum alignment practitioner, and we use EFT tapping, we use subtle body therapies, we use flower essences, and we really dive into your chart to see where it is that you may be stuck in some patterns, in some vibrations, in some belief systems that is keeping you stuck. And we start tapping through them and taking away the emotional charge of that experience, so it becomes embodied wisdom instead of a trauma effect. Do I have a vision that I'm ready to share with others? So, are you one of those people that makes a New Year's resolution and doesn't share and just follows through? Or are you one of those people that likes to tell everyone, and that way, you have help from other sources, that way it keeps you on track? Do you share your resolutions? Do you share your intentions? Do you share your goals and your dreams with others? And the last question is, how can I align with the mindset and belief of being abundant and trusting source to guide me? So this comes from the energy of gate 39, where we are having this energy, this provocative energy sometimes of moving you towards abundance, whether it's abundance and in energy, connecting to your source, connecting to spirit, connecting to your higher self, or whether it's abundance, manifested in the world. What is it that is driving you? What is provoking you towards that? And do you trust in yourself? Do you trust in source, in spirit, to guide you? So that's it for this. If you want to work together, I have links in my link tree on Instagram. I am sharing links also in YouTube, and I'll also be sharing links on Facebook and wherever this is going to be shared. Happy New Year, and I'm so excited to connect with you and work together towards your dreams, your goals, and to really strip away the conditioning, the layers that we have built up to keep us safe, to keep us playing small, so that we can truly fulfill what it is that we are here to experience in this lifetime.